Hey guys, KingBall06 here, and back with another video. In this video, I am doing a redraw of a Kefla shot from an episode of Dragon Ball Super in the style Dragon Ball Super Broly. In this video, I'll be covering my thoughts on redraws in general, future plans for any drawings, and characters that I haven't drawn and don't really have an interest in doing so. I've talked about my admiration for the Dragon Ball Super Broly style, so I'll be talking about my redraws in general and possibly my overall thoughts on them. For those of you who have been fans of my artwork, you guys know I've done plenty of redraws. The majority of my redraws have been from Dragon Ball Super specifically. I've redrawn Vegeta twice, Android 17, Kaba, Kefla, Kale, and now Kefla, Gohan, and Trunks, all in the Dragon Ball Super Broly style. Back in 2020, when I did the 6 fan arts, I also drew Ultra Instinct Goku in the style, but it wasn't a redraw that I did. As of now, I have a plan to do an Android 18 drawing in the style, and I want to draw Goten and Gotenks. If you guys have suggestions for any Dragon Ball characters, please be sure to let me know. Off the top of my head, I'm also thinking of redrawing one of the versions of Majin Buu, more specifically the more muscular adult version, and the muscular kid version who is pure evil, the one that Goku and the entire Earth defeat with a spirit bomb. Outside of Dragon Ball, I've done redraws for Naruto, Fairy Tail, My Hero Academia, and One Piece. Naruto being the only one that I've listed in which I've done multiple redraws. The ones I redrew were all back in 2020, and the moments include when Naruto stood with Mizuki, Naruto's Oath of Pain, and when Naruto threatened Haku after he thought that Sasuke was killed. The reason that I enjoy redraws myself is that I get to either 1. Compare my style to the style of whatever I'm drawing, or 2. I can try drawing in a specific style and both measure my ability to imitate another person's style, and I can still compare what I did compared to the original shot. In comparison to creating a new drawing from scratch, I already have a baseline to go off of. Throughout the process, I get to improvise some techniques to get the desired results that I want, and then possibly add them into my future drawings. I guarantee you guys there will be future redraws, and if you have any ideas of stuff I should redraw, please be sure to let me know. This will likely be brief, but I'll go over what you guys can potentially see in future videos. Firstly, I already have an IBIS Paint project set up for the Android 18 redraw. The one for Gotenks will happen, but I need to go through Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super as they do appear in that as well, just not as much, to find a shot worthy of a redraw. I'm also considering drawing the present time version of Trunks as I've done the future version, a younger version of Gohan before he goes to high school, and off the top of my head, Dragon Ball Z version of Vegeta. I'm the kind of guy who likes to immediately jump on an idea before the fire burns out. As I said before, there are times in which I'm in the middle of drawing something, but the desire to draw something else makes me lose motivation on my current task at hand. I might combat this by simply starting whatever kind of drawing that I want to do and get back to the other one whenever I'm ready. I forgot to mention this in the last video, but I was considering doing some kind of poster drawing of Tsunade or the legendary Sonic as a whole. I prepared for the possibility by looking into composition, and if I go through with this, I will look at posters to get some inspiration. One other thing that I plan to look into is thumbnail drawing. I've already been working more on my gesture drawing so that I can be more loose when I draw. My hope is in doing so, I will be able to draw in less of a stiff way, and hopefully my general drawing speed will increase. Whatever I do, I hope you guys will support me on my artistic endeavors. I'll be honest, there are a plethora of characters that I like, but I haven't drawn due to their physical appearances. This is part of the reason I made the random character generator on Shinden Maker. I forced myself to draw something that I don't conventionally draw. In that I drew a chubby and elderly person, and if I do say so myself, I delivered that very well. With that established, let me quickly list a few characters I like but have intentionally chosen not to draw. Since the last section have been covering Dragon Ball, I'll start with Android 16. Outside of that, there's Elfman from Fairy Tail, a lot of characters from Hunter x Hunter. To be honest, I have no interest in drawing any character from that series, John Pierre Polnareff, Fat Gun, and I think that's about it for the ones I've intentionally avoided. As for characters that I liked, that I simply don't have any current interest in drawing, there's Muhammad Adval, Alphonse Elric before he gets his body back, so his knight armor, any character from any of the sports anime that I've watched, Kuroko's Basketball, Hiro Sora, 2.43, Haikyuu, etc. Killer B, 4th Raikage A, Onoki, Akatsuchi, Mifune, Hanzo, Orochimaru, Omui, Atsui, Sai, Hiruzen Sarutobi, Danzo, Kisame Hoshigaki, and probably a lot more. Whether it's a design thing or I simply don't have any kind of interest, there are quite a few characters that I admire that I simply won't be drawn anytime soon, but hey, the future isn't written in stone. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, check out my Twitter and Discord, both are in the description. If you want to know what I'm currently doing or thinking about, those two places are the best places to go. I will see you guys next time.